Hello and welcome. If it is your first time here, hello again. If you are returning, welcome back. This is episode 2 of Love, Death, and Robots, Bad Traveling. Last episode, we got the 3 robots back, and you can check that episode out in the corner. You can see their commentary on humanity. I'm assuming we're getting weird in this episode, so let's get into it. The ocean is trying to kill you every chance it gets in the first place. And then you're hunting something that lives there. Could never be me. Oh my god, what is that? Oh, heck no. Heck no. Why would you get on the ship? How much do y'all get? Because I could never. Sir, that was a terrible throw. Jesus Christ. You are the worst. You should have just hit somewhere and just wait for it to pass. Jesus, no. What are y'all gonna do with axes and stuff? What is that gonna do with gigantic crabs in the ocean? That is the stupidest idea ever.
I believe this to be the only fair way.
To do what? Someone gotta go out there and do something? Is it the shortest or the longest? Whichever one, I hope it ain't me.
Thank
Lord.
Server.
Now that we've chosen a leader,
What? Y'all should have voted on the leader.
I will be picking who goes.
I shall report what I see.
Why throw the sword? Look at that. You will never catch me out on the high seas. People are ridiculous. I don't know why you want to be out there. Oh no. Oh, that's disgusting. What did it say? And again, let the dead rest, okay? I don't like you creatures and robots messing with people's dead parts.
Of course. First, you and I must come to an agreement.
Please, sir, tell me you're not about to throw your fellow shipmates to this thing so you can survive.
I am the only one who can keep this ship on a straight keel. Me, you need intact. Now, there is one more thing which I shall require.
Oh. Sir, it does not matter how much meat, people you give it, or what deal you make with it, you will be eaten in the end. This is a terrible idea. Y'all should not open that door. That was a mistake of a lifetime.
What happened?
He's gonna feed you all to that thing. Y'all should just kill him now.
I negotiated with it.
As you must now with me.
I don't want to see you pick who's gonna get eaten. Terrible. Why can't y'all use a gun on it?
If, in fact, we do transport it in the hopes it will spare our lives, we have nothing substantial to feed it.
What about him then?
What?
He's already half done, isn't he?
This is what I'm saying. You can never choose who needs to be eaten. It always goes terribly. And people pick thinking that they will be okay in the end, but you won't be okay. You're going to be eaten too.
Yeah, he looks quite unwell.
He's half more alive than anyone else will be. It points a crooked finger at my brother.
We find ourselves faced again with a grim and terrible decision. Unless
The leader gets eaten? No, Jesus. Gross. This is why you're not a douchebag to people, dick.
allowing this Thanapod ashore would mean unleashing it on unsuspecting Phaedon's citizenry. These nameless islands further on are deserted. We may be able to take the monster there without it even realized.
That's what I'm talking about. It would be the decent thing for y'all to sink that ship, burn it to the ground.
Fine, we shall put it to a vote. It will be a secret ballot with no man knowing any other man's choice.
You should know each other's choices. You need to know which one of you are monsters and which ones are not, and whether you should ever sail or be around each other again.
A circle will indicate a vote to sail beyond the peopled shores. X, fulfill the creature's wish.
What did they vote?
I begin with a confession. I made each of these ballots unique.
Yes. You have to know the traitors, dickbags amongst you. You can't trust those people.
Two cowards who voted to pass our terrible burden to the defenseless men, women and children of Faden.
You too? I am so ashamed of you. I am ashamed of both of you. I can't believe this. You're okay saving your brother, but everybody else screwed them? Disgusting. I'm glad you're both dead. Dickbags.
Double the meal.
You deserve this.
Double the time in between.
Let's hope.
They made me.
Why were you trying to kill the dude? Did you want to vote against it, but you didn't? Or did he lie? What's up? Oh, Jesus Christ.
Well on our way.
Oh, hell no. Oh, God. Burn the ship down. Don't take it to another island. Burn the ship to the ground. Save humanity and kill yourselves.
There lies Faden Island.
I am willing to see the failed attempt on my life as an expression of low morale.
I am so ashamed of all of you. Y'all are disgusting. Sink the goddamn ship and be unsung heroes. Trash mofos. Y'all are so stupid. Of course he's ready for a mutiny, you dummies. All of you are going to die. He's gonna feed all of y'all to it and save humanity and go live on that island and have a good old time. Morons. Morons.
I refuse to participate.
Dummies. Selfish dickbags. Now you became food.
I didn't actually mark the balance. Every one of you made an effort.
God dang. All of you are trash. Every single one of you are trash bags. Oh my God. People are terrible.
We've arrived.
You're too comfortable down here, sir. Just because they're dead doesn't mean you're not gonna die. And that old dude was still alive. He might have snitched on you.
As you know, there's not much good eating on a jackal shark. But what they do have in abundance is oil.
Yes. Yes. Burn the ship to the ground. Run faster. I want you to make it. You're the only decent person. I don't want you to die here, sir. Yes. Burn to death, you and your disgusting children. You monster. Sail to shore and never, ever, ever step a foot on the ocean again. The ocean, it will try to kill you every single time. This was wild, and we have gotten into the weirdness. I thought our main dude would be the villain of the episode, that he would screw everyone over and get got in the end, okay? Even though he suggested that they vote, I still thought he was going to screw everybody over. But he turned out to be the only decent person on that ship. I am glad that he kept the vote to himself and took them all out. They did not deserve to live. Even if they did not want to sail to the deserted islands because it may be too far and they're worried about the thing eating them, they could have came up with another plan. They could have done what he did at the end. But instead, you decided, every single one of them decided to condemn all of the people on that island to death. They were okay unleashing that thing on unsuspecting people. They got exactly what was coming to them. I'm glad they're all dead. I have to say the animation in this was really good. It generally has good animation, but I really liked this one. The crab looked too real, which made it even scarier and creepier and gross. And this type of drawing style, the fact that it is more humanoid, is a good fit for this episode. I enjoyed this episode. It was creepy, gross, and of course, humanity continued to suck. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. I hope you have a good one, and you'll see me later. Bye.